Hello to all my victorious people. I am Evangelist Rochelle Martin. I thank God for another opportunity to be able to come before you one more time to give you an inspiring word, to encourage you, to let you know, keep on pushing, keep going forth. Today, I wanted to talk to you about your identity, being who you are. And this weekend, this week, I learned a very, very valuable lesson. And I wanted to share it because sometimes when we go through stuff, we don't look at it one way or see it that way. And then when somebody bring it to our attention, you'd be like, oh yeah, I never thought of it like that. But one of the things is I went to talk to somebody and I said to the person, I need you to get back to who you used to be when you were a hard worker, a striver, you know, you did so much more. And when I talked to the person, they said, well, that's not who I am now. And I don't want to be who I used to be. I'm finding my own identity. The person I used to be was to please other people, to help other people, to do this for other people. It was always revolved around everybody else, but it had nothing to do with me. So now I'm redefining who I am and what I want to make it whereas I get something out of it. It's about me. And I was like, oh my God. I'm looking at it, I seen it from my perspective. I seen it from my perspective. And they said, so I'm tired of people trying to tell me who I used to be, and I need to be who I am. That makes me happy, that that my lights can shine. And it really took me for a loop. And a lot of times we don't think about that, but when we looking at other people, we looking at them from our side. When we talking to them from our insight of what we think or what we expect of them. So I'm here to tell you that find your identity. Find your identity. Don't let people, thoughts, ways, actions, or opinion define who you are. Don't please people if you don't love and please your own self. And so that's what we lose ourselves and so much of ourselves in somebody we get with, and we oh, I love this person, and you lose yourself in that person. The person don't lose themselves in you, but you lose yourself in that person, and you try to become something that they want you to be, but you don't know who you are. Well, what makes you happy? What pleases you? What goals you have? What do you accomplish? Well, accomplish. You don't say these things because you're trying to figure out how you can make the other person be all that they can be. But don't let other people define who you are or your identity. You have to love you. You have to value you, and you have to know you. You can't tell somebody what you want if you don't know what you want. And then you can't pick up somebody else's wants and then lose your own desire and wants to please them. Because in the end, you always come short. You always fall short. You will always get the short end of the stick. You will always be the one. You will be the one that come out hurt because you put so much in them and they didn't you. And so when it's time to move on or it's done, they're not hurt. They hurt, but they're not hurt like you hurt because you done invested so much and now you don't know what to do. You're hurt, you're stuck, you're confused. So don't let somebody define who you are. And listen, don't let nobody keep you bound that you can't grow or you can't change. Don't do it. Too many times we let people keep us bound and like we can't change. We grow all the time. And in growing come change. And if you don't like something about yourself and you want to change, then change it. Don't sit there and not like you to please somebody else. Or don't like something about you to please somebody else. If you were, like big boned but then you get somebody and they talk about, well, I really don't like your type. I want something smaller. You're going to get smaller to be with them? No, don't do that. Don't do that. You give them up. Listen, let them go get somebody bigger because that means somebody gonna, that's not the person for you. And the person that's for you gonna love you for you. No matter what. We settle for too many things. We devalue ourselves to settle for too many things. Don't let other people's opinion, thoughts, and outlooks define who you are. You be who you are, and you are allowed to change, and you are allowed to grow. And anybody that don't want you to do those things is not the right one. It's not the right one. And you do deserve better. And you can do better. And you can have better. Don't let loneliness consume you. Because the chaos, the gifts go out. I'd rather be lonely and without chaos and, all of this abuse and mentally and physically or being miserable. I'd rather be lonely before I want to be miserable. And because when you eventually you get past that and then you start, doing other things and you done got past that stage. But if you go pick up somebody because you're lonely or you just don't want to be alone, you're going to find yourself in a predicament you don't want to be in. It's not going to be good. And we get ourselves in predicaments like this, but it takes so long to get out of something. So you have to weigh it. Is it worth it? If it's worth it, you have to weigh it. So that's what I just wanted to share. I really did because it was a wake-up call for me. And then I started praying that the Lord helped me to see the people the way you see them, not my opinion, not my feelings, not my thoughts, but the way you see them, because we too busy trying to, predict somebody, they to be like the way we think they should be. And that's not even who they is. If you have a very, very, very strong person that has endured so much, and then they go till they get breakdown and they get saved, I just don't want to be strong right now. I just want to be weak. I want to be tired. Why they can't just be weak and tired at that moment? Until they, want to get back up and do that again. But I'm saying, why do we say, oh, no, you can't do, no, yes, you can. Yes, you can. Sometimes you get tired of trying to carry the heavy load. First of all, we're supposed to give it to Jesus. But I'm just saying, as who we are, as human beings, we try to carry all this stuff, and we get overburdened and weighing us down. And then when you get weak, no, you gotta be strong. You can make it through that. No, no, have your moment, baby. Have your moment. Because when you're strong, that's when he's weak. When you're weak, that's when he's strong. But no matter what, he's never going to leave you. So you allowed to have all these moments. Because sometimes you have to break down and lose that stuff hysteria to find out what else is in you. But we sitting there too busy. Oh no, I got to do this for that person. I got to do that for that person. No, you don't. No, you don't. You do not. You have to be you, and you have to take care of you, and you have to know you, and you can have that moment. Yes, you can. You're not going to stay there. You're going to get up. But you're allowed to have that moment. Too many people is defining things for us. No, find you. You find you. You self-evaluate you. As you get older, you change. That's how people do grow apart. Because as you in something and you start growing, you can grow apart with something, and it's okay. It's not the end of the world, because now you're not in that situation or that mode, or that you're not that person no more. Okay, it's okay. Don't I really felt like when I was limiting and mimicking what I knew what was before, but I limit her growth. I didn't see past what I knew that she could do. I didn't look past and see, how it made her feel, how what she had to endure being that way, and all of that. How it was more predicated on for pleasing other people than her, until they said it. And then I said, oh my God, it opened my eyes to saying how I literally just limit her growth. I did, because I couldn't see past that. I couldn't see past what I knew. what I knew. But when they broke it down, it was like, oh my God. So this is what I came up with. Communication. You don't talk at someone. Talk to someone and with someone. Communication will help you in your growth. When like I told her, I said, as you talking, just continue to talk to people in that way. Listen, so that they can get on board of who you are and who you are becoming and what you're doing and where you're going. If they don't want to get on board, then you have to just push them to the side, shake it off, and keep on going. Because you don't let nobody define who you are. You find you. So this is what we have to do. We have to stop giving so much of ourselves to our situation, giving so much to us other people, giving so much of ourselves to circumstance, and find who you are. And be what you want to be. Because listen, if you're on a job, you don't like that job, come on. Redefine what you're doing and say, let me go another way. Don't build yourself on Well, it do pay good money. Everything, money is the root of all evil. You know, when you working at McDonald's, you be like, I need to get a career. This, I don't want to make a career. Then you redefine and say, what else am I going to do? But don't let nobody say, well, you can't do this and you can't do that, or you should not. No, don't let nobody limit you. Don't let them limit you. And if you used to act one way and now you're acting, differently because you're growing and you're maturing, and then don't let nobody take you back to the old. That's just like somebody called me when I was younger. I had a nickname. I am now a grown woman. I don't want you. You're not calling me by no nickname. When do you stop calling somebody with by their nickname? So because as you get older, you start saying that I used to be like that. That's not me no more. Don't do that. Don't call me that. And you nip it in the bud, and people stop calling you by the nickname. Well, that's the same thing with right now. Who you are. If you changing, they say, listen, I used to do that. I don't do that no more. I don't feel that way no more. Or I don't look at it that way no more. So I don't want to deal with that no more. I don't have to. Respect my boundaries. I respect yours. So we have to get better on our own identity and stop letting people predict and addict and call you and tell you their opinion or what they think you should do. And find out what's good for you. What's good for you? We settle. Don't settle. Say, not this year. I'm not settling. I'm not settling for nothing that's not of me. I deserve better. Yes, I might be in a predicament. Yes, it might not change yet, but I deserve better, and I'm going to do better. And I'm not going to let nobody or nothing hinder me or block me or restrain me or box me up. Nothing. You have to find you. And it was just so good. I had to get on here and I just wanted to bring that, give you something to think about. These are little tidbits that we have to think about of ourselves, and not only for ourselves, but once we realize it for ourselves, then we can look at it on others like, yes, I'm not who I used to be. I'm a child of Christ now. I'm a woman of God. I'm being led by the Holy Ghost. So when my past try to come up, I tell them, I don't know. You can't do that. We're not talking about the past. We're not talking about who I used to be, because I'm not. Get to know who I am now. I need you to get to know who I am now. Now, before, I used to be strong and high home go and, very aggressive and very, whatever. Now, I want to be humble and loving and kind and gentle. So I want you to know who this person is. I'm not going to let you take advantage of me, but I want you to get to know who I am now, not who I used to be. Because that person is now gone. So you have to do that. You have to redefine yourself. Don't let people redefine you. Redefine yourself and bring them on board with you. Don't go be on board with them, but bring them on board with you. Where you going, what you doing, and how you doing it. I love you so much. I just wanted to bring that tidbit, and I want you to think about that. I just want you to just really, as you start thinking about it, you start thinking, and you start talking, having conversation with people, you realize, that yes, Dad, you see me in that way, and your girlfriend say, girl, you don't do that. You don't know what. Listen, I'm not that. I used to didn't do it, but now I do it. Now what? I can change. I can grow. I can be better. I can change, I can grow, and I can be better. So, have a blessed, wonderful day. We still have our giveaway. Thank you, Lord. So please, if you can help us with the giveaway on helping blessing those that are less fortunate. Please also share the videos that somebody else may be strengthened, or somebody just might need to hear that word, that will encourage them to, like redefine who and help them to be better. So share, like, subscribe. And please look on my Facebook and my Instagram where the flyers for the giveaway, we combined it together, so we will be doing blankets, sweatshirts, socks, and also the hygiene bags and the sandwiches. We're going to be doing a whole lot on the 26th of this month. This is the first day, but on the 26th of the month, we're going to be doing a whole lot. And if you can participate and be a blessing to help us to bless somebody else, we want to be a true blessing to them. We want to help them. And that's our call. We are to help them. So we want to be a blessing. So if you could help us to be a blessing, you can do it. P.O. Box, Philadelphia, 2965, P.O. Box 2965, Philadelphia, PA 19141. Or you can do it by Cash App, which is $ capital ROCHELLE, capital M 2022. Or you can do it PayPal, which is Victorious People 1111. You can do it all those ways that you can help and be a blessing. If you have stuff and you're in the Philadelphia area that you need, that I have that need to be picked up, I will come and pick it up. If you want to be a blessing and you're not far, I can come and pick it up. So please let me know. You can Gmail me at victoriouspeople1111@gmail.com if you would like to for me to pick it up or get in contact with me. Information is down below. Information is also on my flyers. That's on Facebook and Instagram. Rochelle Marsh, you can look me up. And all proceeds does go to helping those that are less fortunate. So I just want to thank you in advance for being a blessing, for all your help, for watching the videos. Comment, share, like, I subscribe. I love you all. I thank God for you. I thank God every time. It's a blessing every time I get an opportunity to get on one of these and do it. I don't do them that often. I do them when I'm feeling led. So when I'm feeling led, then I get on and I do it. So I thank God for it. And we still get on the line. The conference line flyer is on my Facebook and on my Instagram also, that you can call in and join in at 5 o'clock from 5 to 6, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, that we seeking the word, praying, encouraging each other, and reading the word. So, and learning more about it. So, listen, there's a lot of things going on. Please participate. Come on, join in together. We doing this together. God gave it because He said it's better when it's 2 and 3 people joined together and helping and encouraging each other. When we were in the world, we had worldly friends. Now that we in Christ, we also want to stay with the same like friends and with our sisters and brothers to learn the word, so that we can stay in the word and stay in line with God. So that's what it's about. Please join in. I love you all. Have a blessed day. Signing off, Evangelist Rochelle Morris.